mighty temple complex at Karnak was one of the busiest construction sites in the ancient world. For 2,000 years, generation after generation of pharaohs built ever more complex structures at the temple. Yet 1,700 years ago, the construction stopped suddenly, and Karnak fell to ruin. Why? Archaeologist Benjamin Durand is unearthing evidence that the fall was triggered by the rise of a new religion that was set to change the world.
So we are in the sacred area of the Temple of Ptah. What is very interesting in Ptah Temple is we have one of the oldest standing building in Karnak, and we also have the youngest. So here we really have all these periods concentrated.
The hieroglyphs reveal how the rule of Karnak changed over its final years. And the last name on the list seems strangely foreign.
This door jamb and the text written on it is very interesting, as this is the last text written in the Ptah Temple. We have here written the name of the Caesar who asked for the writing of this text. His name is Tiberius.
Tiberius wasn't an Egyptian. He was the leader of the mighty Roman Empire. Karnak had been seized by a foreign power. Benjamin unearths evidence that Karnak's new overlords brought the temples crashing down. Because just 300 years after they arrived, the Romans made a momentous cultural change.
What we see here is part of this pot stand. We can see this fish that is a typical Christian symbol.
1,600 years ago, the Roman Empire turned its back on paganism and converted to a new faith, Christianity.
The fact that here we have a Christian occupation means that as they have only one God, it was not possible for them to accept that there is a religion with a lot of gods.
Roman leaders ordered the immediate closure of all non-Christian sites across Egypt, including the biggest of them all, Karnak. Benjamin's work is slowly revealing what happened next.
We are now discovering houses and all the different kind of structure we can find with this occupation.
He suspects that he's uncovered the entrance to a family home.
So what we are looking for next to the door is this kind of red brick. So when we have this kind of small details, it helps us to understand that, okay, here we must have a door. So that's something good for us.
Benjamin is convinced this whole area was once filled with houses.
This kind of gravestone is dating from the Roman period, very common for this period. They may have needed in every family to crush the grain.
The Romans transformed Karnak's deserted temples into a bustling Christian community.
With this evidence, we can say that at this time, the temple on the first side was closed and that the people living around were Christian.
Karnak's downfall was the final nail in the coffin for the ancient Egyptian civilization. No more pharaohs were buried in the Valley of the Kings. The Sphinx was lost to the sands of the desert, and the Great Pyramids were swamped by the city. The religion that built these iconic monuments was no more. Without it, the art, temples, and politics that had defined this civilization for 3,000 years had no reason to continue. And the world would never be the same again. Archaeologists continue piecing together the bizarre inner workings of life at Karnak, Egypt's most mysterious religious complex. Its walls bear the mark of 30 pharaohs, its myriad buildings a testament to their